Hi everyone, this is Dawn Marie with Creative D Designs, and I'm going to show you some things that I made from last night's Laugh and Craft with Marianne with Happy Paper People. So I'm going to switch over to my other camera so you can see it, and I hope you enjoy. This is the easiest way to show y'all. Okay, we're back. I'm going to see if this makes any difference. It sort of burned. Nope, I think that's a little better right there. You can actually see. So I have a stack here of everything I did. I did lose the video feed with HPP. And so I decided to just make my own video to show you all what I've done. I should have been wearing my glasses during the last one. So one of the prints I made, and I don't know if you can really see it. Oh, come on, Abby. I made using this, which is actually a velveteen type of paper from Anna Griffith that I got. Now, it wasn't a bad piece of paper. I just really wanted to see what it did. You can actually see the actual paper right over here. I'm sorry, my dogs are going nuts because they want to be up here with me. And I didn't have them up ahead of time. So y'all know my dogs, Abby and Billy. They always need to be up with me. So I did this. I pulled a couple prints from it, and this was the one. I'm actually liking this, and I may do some more with it. So that was, I think there are 3 layers on this one, not very many. And it's really drawn out because that yellow was on the first. So, I'll probably end up going back and doing some more. This right here was one that I did. And you can see I did it on long purple paper, but I used 3 or 4 different colors. And I did zigzags and I did big little patterns. On one of the other ones, you'll see another strip like this. The paper wasn't big enough, so I had the end strip, so I just flipped this one over and got this really cool little stripe there. So you can see some of the striping right there, some of the zigzaggies right there. This was one that I did towards the end of the night. You can actually see that the paper peeled in half. It was a piece of tissue paper. So I really like it because I like that gold that got there. It was on this, you can still see that some of it's right there. And I happened to lay this on it like that to go to bed. And when I got up, that was stuck there. This was one of my pull sheets, just doing random things, this different colors. I don't like to make anything easy. So this one will be one that I'll add to later. You can see a lot of grunky there from, I think that was from my first time. I hadn't cleaned my plate from when I went to retreat in April. It's not that I didn't like this sheet of paper. It's that it was yellow. Yellow is not my best color, and I wanted to see what would happen if I did something. You can still see some of the gunk was coming off from almost a year ago. This was the same stencil that I used to pull off. This was right at the beginning. I was just getting the hang of it before my internet went down and I had to get off. I had to pull a whole bunch of gunk to pull off of my little ones. So I used just an extra sheet of paper that I had started last time at retreat, just as a gunk plate. And I actually like how grungy that looks. So I am going to make an art journal out of an old magazine. It's actually a wine magazine. It's nice and big. I grabbed some of the pages from it. I really wanted to actually cover up the writing, but why I covered up some of the snowy peaks in this. But it'll come out, or I can do more on it. This one's really fun. This one was a pull. Underneath here is where I used a marker. And then I slapped my my rectangle one with purple on it on top of it towards the end of the night just to get the color off of it. So it sort of ruined this side, but I don't know. So that purple over top of it looks sort of cool. This is from that wine journal. Really what I wanted to do here is to just dissuade you from looking at what it is, even though you see the people and everything through it. I definitely put some more layers on it. And this one I just put one yellow. This is from the same wine and food catalog. Like I said, I really just wanted to distract from the picture. And that just happens to be because I get messy and it came over the top. This one's really neat. This is from the wine journal too, but I had tried to pull it off too quickly and set it on something else, so it ripped. And you can see that it got wet on that side. So this is like, it's just a very strange looking print, but I really like it. I like the orange. Orange is my favorite color. This is the one that it got stuck to. You can see that's the paper stuck to it from right there, where it lines up here someplace. But that was it. Oh, it's on the edge. Once again, this is from the wine journal. I like how this sort of looks like crust, or I'm trying to think of what the word is. I don't know. It's got a really good texture to it. It's not normal. It's like a little fuzzy feeling, even though it's paint. Lots of good colors on this again. I did use the rectangle, triangle, and the different ones, but they sort of, you can't see them unless you turn them a different way. They're on this side too, and I really do enjoy this piece right here, especially where it went over the picture, because there's crusties on it. There's a tree back there, but you can't tell. Like I said, there's going to be a strip on another one. It's this one. This one only has 3 colors on it, but it was pulling up from other things I had. That's a doily, or piece of a doily, because it wasn't even a full doily. And then, like I said, I really am loving that strip of edging there. This is the other side of the doodle I had done with Sharpie marker. Now, I am loving the colors in this. It looks very grungy and rusty. What I had done is I had drawn on my gel plate first with a Sharpie marker. And then I had, I believe yellow was my next one, but I had patted a lot of it off with a paper towel to sort of make it just very, very light, the yellow. Almost like a, like it's just about barely there. And then you can see there's some lines here, and that's from the first time I had done the inking with the Sharpie marker. So this one right here, I've gone beyond what I did. This was a pull. It's from the wine journal. Basically, all you can see is the writing there of the wine. But I was making this, and I was spraying, and it happened to get on this. This was on the top. And I liked what it was doing with the colors I was using, so I just kept going with it. I don't know if I'll keep it here or what I'll do with this, but I love how the paint pulled up off of the paper. I love how the new, you can see, Blue Man Group again. I'm really enjoying the colors of this one, and that little bit of yellow down there that makes it look crunchy. This was one of my roller plates. I really like the colors on it. It started out as a purple piece of paper, and then it has all these other colors on it. And I like this because it almost looks like it's batik. And like I said, this was just my get paint off my paper. Okay, and this was my very last pull. This is my pull that I left overnight. I had drawn a whole bunch of things with my Sharpie marker, and I did about 15, yes, 15 different layers on this one. And I actually can see every single layer at some point. This right here hadn't come off of the plate from before. This right here hadn't either, and this right here hadn't. So they were already on the plate. You can see that it was wrinkled here. So there's a little gap. Same with right there. I made it look like wood grain by using one of my rubber squeegee things with nails on it. I also had used a couple different stencils, and I used bubble wrap. I used bubble wrap a couple different times actually, but this is a really thick piece of paper. And like I said, I left this on overnight and didn't pull it until about 2 o'clock this afternoon and was just in love with this. So once again, this is the last one. It was my last pull that I did overnight. I let it sit and I used my Sharpie marker, and it's got so many different layers on it. So once again, this was Dawn Marie with Creative D&M Designs, showing you my gel printing from Monday night's HPP Laugh and Craft with Marianne. Sorry that I missed out playing with you guys and that my internet went out that night, but figured this was the only way to get you guys to see what I did. Have a nice night. Bye.